Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Vinland Saga Season 1, Episode 5. Oh, we lost Thor's last episode, guys. I knew it was going to happen since the first episode, but between the opening kind of spoiling it, I guess really the opening spoiled it, right? Where maybe I wouldn't have guessed if it wasn't for that. Seeing, like, Thorfinn grow up and, like, the angry shots of him in the opening, I can just assume that his dad dies and that's why he's angry. But regardless, I saw it, I know it, and it happened now, so a great man. He died in order to try and uphold an agreement with Askeladd in order to make sure no one else dies, right? And now I'm guessing, did they take the people from that village or did they allow them to go back? But at the very least, I know they have Thorfinn, who hid away on the ship that they took, and so now he's with them, giving them angry faces that spooked the men. So I'm looking forward to that. We learned that a true warrior doesn't need a sword because he's just so powerful, or whatever. Either that, or because he's realized that fighting isn't needed, right? So. But we learned about the berserker mushrooms, which was pretty crazy. Just made the guy go ham. It was pretty. That was oh, I wrote his name down, didn't I? Bjorn went crazy on the berserker mushroom. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens now with Thor's being gone. How does Thorfinn handle this? How does Askeladd handle Thorfinn being on the other ship? What happens when they reach land and reconnect? Does he immediately try to kill him? And I don't know. It's going to be interesting. So let's start here, guys, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Do 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 do. Wit Studio. Ah, straight into the opening. Man, I was just thinking about it. Has Thorfinn even seen greenery? Like, were they just in winter where they lived? Like, was there, like, the different seasons? Or is it just always winter where they were? Has he seen grass and forests and shit since he's been born? Oh, I already miss you, Thors! The troll. Oh, that was him taking the berserker mushroom. I just saw that. I hadn't noticed that before. It's my painkiller. After getting messed up by that single man. Okay. So they're running out of shit. The troll's son. Oh, he doesn't have any supplies over there, huh? Was that a little bit of water? Or is it salt water? It's salt water, isn't it? Damn. England. Go, 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 buddy! No! Damn. Didn't look like he hit too hard, but when you're in a state like that, probably everything hurts. Oh, is that running water he hears? Some fresh old water. Ugh. I would not want to drink that water. Yep, now I need to find food. Do you know how to hunt at all? What was that? Creepy. Uh-oh. Oh, shit! Is it Askeladd's group, like, pillaging? I guess so. Ugh! What is up with your face? Damn. Kill everyone? It's fucked up. That's what Vikings do, though, man. Or rumored to do. We don't know for sure. Jesus. I don't want to know what went down in there. I'm gonna try to get some food. Oh, it's him. No. You gotta get some food in your belly. You gotta get your strength. Not yet. Oh, the second weapon. Oh shit. Never mind, he's just got a big old one. You are making way too much noise. There's no way he isn't awake. Be the first time he kills someone. He's gonna open his eye. Yep. Or he had him open. He just yawns, like, doesn't even care. Jeez. Just kill everyone so no one knows they didn't. Did he find some food? Didn't want to stab him in the back. He wanted him to know. Hmm. He knew. He's like, he knew I was there. Yeah, he couldn't. Damn. Okay, so that's why he couldn't do it. Couldn't stab someone in the back. Gotta face him head on. Kill him, kid! Some of them are rooting for Thorfinn. I think they just want to see a fight. I don't know. I don't think they actually want Askeladd dead. I mean, hell, they might. I don't know how much camaraderie there is. Oh no, the weapon's stuck. Giving him some advice. Might have been better with the smaller blade. Damn. Does he get back on the boats with them when they leave, I wonder? Okay, so this is where they're getting the money. I wasn't sure if this was just a rest spot, because he said, like, we'll be leaving soon. We won't be here long. Damn. Doesn't want to give him any credit. Hell. Take anything at that point, right? Doesn't want anything from those people. I get it, but... Oh no. I'm so scared to eat anything out of the woods that I don't know whether it's poisonous or not. Yep. Get whatever you can there, buddy. This poor kid, I feel so bad for him. Can't wait for his revenge arc to be... I mean, it already has kind of started, but... That sucks. Then they're also like, where's our son? Damn, Ylva. That's cold. Shit. Damn, okay. So he has his journey. She don't give two shits. No, I imagine we might see... Jesus. She inherited her father's strength. Doing tons and tons of work. They're all like, oh, we're hungry! Also doesn't, like, maybe she's also not giving herself time to grieve on purpose. Oh shit! They're whale hunting? Cool. Weaving blankets, that's really awesome. I think that's a blanket. Yeah. She's working herself so she doesn't have to think about it, right? Yep, there it is. Damn. I figured there had to be some emotion in there. She was trying to be strong. Did you get any food? Yeah, I mean, in a way, he's right. What protecting his own life, in regards to protecting his own life. I saw some mushrooms left under that tree. I wonder if either those were the bad ones or if they were the good ones. Like, did he purposely leave some? Or if it was just they drew the picture and decided to keep it there. Damn, getting the bone marrow out of it even. Kill it and eat it. He needs a smaller weapon. He needs to use the smaller weapon he has on him. You don't want to use anything from him, but he's right. Yep. Yep. Bigger doesn't necessarily mean better. Get good with the smaller weapons. Get some extra speed. Aww. Bunnies are quick little shits. There you go. Learn to throw it. How did I do it that one time? I like this, him figuring... I mean, obviously he got a little hint from Askeladd, but figuring some of this stuff out on his own. Working on his accuracy, is that what he was doing with the leaves? Nice. Surviving on his own. There he goes. Really interesting. This is what I want to see. Does he sneak aboard again? Do they just take him? He's still alive? Again. Accept the duel. They all want it. Will he be in the least bit impressive? I mean, Askeladd did good against Thor's, so I don't think Thorfinn has a chance. But can he surprise him at the very least at all? He's still just flailing wildly. Go for his ankles. Oh. Damn. The little noise the voice actor made was rough. Oh shit! Oh man, he slapped it away. God damn. No shit's given. I wonder how many days it's been. Because, like, we saw the mini montage of him, like, catching food and eating and stuff, but he still has, like, the bags under his eyes. It looks like he's tired and malnourished. More experience needed. It's like a video game where one of the quests has you like scripted lose to an NPC, and then you go back later towards the end of the game and beat that same person again when you're stronger and better. I believe it, eventually. Okay. Damn. Yep, and that's it. That was good. It was a good episode. I liked it. We had, obviously, very straightforward episode. I don't know if I have a lot to talk about in regards to it, right? So it might be on the shorter end of the discussion. I have a couple things, but I really liked just him surviving on his own. I'm glad he didn't just... I know he went back for the bones later, but I like that he's like trying to do it on his own. And then he ended up learning how to hunt better by being able to throw his weapon and get bunnies and stuff like that. So, you know, I just like seeing him accumulate this experience. And then obviously, I'm sure with the fights the first fight he had that little hint of like, don't let the sword swing you around like that. And then the second fight, I'm not sure exactly if he got what I thought he got out of it, but really just learning that he needs more training before he can do this, right? Like, we're still looking at kind of like a naive young kid. As the story goes, we'll see him grow up more and more and all that, but I just love seeing like the self-sufficient and him getting used to that. It reminds me of like survival games and stuff like that I very much enjoy. But that is it, guys, for episode 5. So it kind of reminded me of the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood episode where they got left on an island alone and they had to figure out how to fend for themselves and all that. Granted, it was a much different approach where at first they, you know, I think they caught a bunny very early on, but they didn't have the nerve to kill it and eat it. And then as they went, they realized, like, the circle of life, everything's, you know, learning about alchemy and stuff like that through that. So, but still, like, it's a cool similarity. I like seeing them just figure it out on his own like that. And at one point he was cutting the leaves. I mentioned it briefly. I think he was working on like his accuracy to be able to cut the stems but not cut the actual leaf itself. I think that's what he was doing. Being able to like just swing very accurately. Because obviously if you go slow you can do it, right? But I think that was him like trying to go quick and be like very precise and accurate so you can hit the target that you're trying to hit. Because I mean, you don't see that being portrayed very much, but it is true. Like, when I'm swinging my weapon, like, have you guys ever, like, swung a hammer and it's, like, sometimes you just miss and stuff like that? Or sometimes you gotta, like, prep it a few times, or you're like, okay, and then you do it. It's kind of like that, but a lot of shows you don't see that, and the characters just, you know, clash their weapons together and eventually figure it out. The pillaging was rough to see. At one point, we saw, like, that one guy in the house with, like, the legs sticking out from the door. And I don't know if that was supposed to just be he's sleeping next to a dead person. But I think it was supposed to, you know, I think Vikings did a lot of raping and pillaging, right? So I think it's supposed to imply the former rather than the latter. But yeah, kind of fucked up. If that is the case, or it could have just been a dead body. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, it was kind of hard to see. Like, I don't know. I like Vikings, and I think they're, in a lot of ways, they're badasses and stuff like that. But I don't think that killing innocent people that don't fight back or can't fight back, like the women and children and just farmers and stuff like that, I don't find that being a badass part of Vikings. So. But it is what it is. And I mean, we got to see Thorfinn didn't really like take part in it right now. I don't know if he ever will, but he seemed kind of disgusted by it too a little bit. So I wonder if, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets sucked into doing it because that's his people, that's his culture, that's what he grows up knowing is what they do. So I don't think I'd ever really hold it against Thorfinn if he did, but I wouldn't like to see it no matter how it was done. The Ylva stuff was sad, like going back, like them finding out about Thor's death, that Thorfinn is missing. Ylva just kind of, at first I was like, wow, you're cold, you know, just because she hasn't shown much caring, right? Since the start of the show, she's kind of been that same personality that she had. She's like, oh, well, I guess I'll get back to work. But I guess that's not exactly true because she was kind of lazy before, right? A little bit, where like she didn't want to do some of the work. Like they asked her to like do something and she gave them a hard time. So maybe it was like maybe I'm wrong and maybe it was out of character for her to put herself so deep into the work. I don't think I really got enough of a touch of her character early on because we only got a few scenes with her to really know. But I mean, by the end, obviously, we know that she was putting herself headfirst into work, doing all the things that needed to be done, but also just not stopping even when she has a chance to stop and take a break. She just keeps on working on something because she needs something to distract her mind from, you know, what has happened with, you know, the loss of her father and her little brother and all that. So, and then we just saw her finally break down there with her mom. So that was pretty sad. It's almost more sad for me when a character puts on like a tough guy act like that than it is when they just break down into tears immediately, right? Just seeing them like try to hold that in, I can just relate so well. So, but yeah, very good episode. I love seeing, like, I'm glad we're not just immediately time skipping and stuff like that. I'm glad we're taking it slow and we're getting to see these characters develop in their different ways. We also have Leif, who has vowed to find Thorfinn, so he's going to be off looking for him throughout the show. I wonder how much of that we'll see. Like, will we see, like, maybe Thorfinn will leave this area that they're at, and then maybe we'll see Leif show up there and see this, like, empty village where everyone's been killed and trying to, like, follow the tracks the best he can. Or will it just be something where maybe in 20 episodes Leif shows up again in front of Thorfinn or something like that? I don't know. But I like that that's his ambition and everything, and he feels responsible for losing him, probably, and that's probably why he's doing it. Plus, just out of respect for Thor's and what Thor's did for all of them, so that way they could live. But yeah, and like I said, I'm glad we're not going too quick, because they very easily could have, like, after that last episode where it showed, like, Thorfinn, like, with his angry face and everything, I feel like we could have time skipped to being, like, a little older and we can just assume what happened. But I do like this, seeing him survive, not relying on those guys to feed him and take care of him, even though I couldn't get a read on the guys around the fire. Like, I feel like even though they threw a bone at him with, like, barely anything on it, they still told him, like, you need to eat and stuff like that. So it's like, I don't know if they were mocking him by giving him a bone with barely anything on it, or if they were genuinely trying to help him. Like, maybe if he ate that, they would have given him more of something else, you know? Like, I don't know. Like, it seemed like they were genuinely trying to help, but also kind of in a asshole way. So it was hard to get, like, a full read on that situation. But anyway, I don't really have much more. I just can't wait to watch more and see where we go. Like, how much, because obviously it looks like we get some time skips to him being older in the opening. I've talked about it almost every episode. So I just wonder, like, how long will we go before we get that? But like I said, I do enjoy what we have seen. So I trust the show to, if they want to do a few more episodes or more than that before we time skip to him being a little older, or if it happens next episode, either way, it's fine by me. But yeah, that's going to be it for me. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more content. Link is in the description below. You can get it on there. Should be popping up. The link should be on the screen as well. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.